Plaintiff William Leach is suing his ex-girlfriend, Tammy Williams, for unpaid loans. Williams says Tammy has been harassing him and his new wife since they got married. But Tammy says William got married to his current wife while Tammy was still dating him. She's countersuing for half the value of a car.
All right, good afternoon. Today we have the case of William Leach against Tamberlane. Is that how you say it? Tamberlane Williams?
Yes.
All right. And William is suing his ex-girlfriend for unpaid loans, and you are?
This is my wife, Shannon.
Shannon, how are you today?
Good, thank you.
All right, William, tell us how you became a boyfriend-girlfriend with Tamberlane. Do you have a nickname?
Tammy.
Tammy? Makes sense. All right. Tell us about your relationship with Tammy.
I'd actually met Tammy online, and she had contacted me. We had gone out, dated for a while. We were never in an exclusive type of relationship. Relationship basically faded out. In December, well, prior to that, I had met my wife. We started going out, and December 16th, my wife and I eloped.
You were dating Tammy. You were dating
Correct.
the plaintiff. At some point, you broke up.
No. Not at all, Your Honor.
Okay. At some point, he got married.
Yes.
Okay. You think, well, you want to tell me about it? I'm not going to try to think through this one. What happened? You get married, you elope in Reno on the 16th of December.
That's correct.
Okay. What next?
Basically, then we came back that night in a crazy snowstorm from Reno, and we got home about 2 o'clock in the morning on December 17th. Mm-hmm. We just pulled into the driveway at our house when this car with no lights came flying into our
Your
driveway.
Honor, that's not true.
And it scared me half to death. And I said, do you know who this person is? And he looked over at the car and he said, oh, that's my ex-girlfriend.
Okay.
My husband actually got out of the car and said, I'll take care of this.
Okay. Go ahead, Tammy.
That is not true.
Why are you at his house at 2 in the morning?
Because the 16th, I had talked to Bill and asked him to go with me to go take my mother to Santa Rosa. On occasion, he'd gone with me, which is about 2.5 hours away. This particular day, on the 16th, he said that he had a few things to do, didn't know.
Few things to do. He was getting married that day.
Yeah. I had no idea about that at that time.
How long did you date him before you married him?
We only actually went out about 6 weeks.
Okay, go ahead.
I had text messaged him through the day. He periodically called, let the phone would ring once, and then when I call him back, the phone was turned off conveniently. On the morning of the 17th, which was my birthday, I got a message at 1:30, I need to talk about the car. And so I tried to call him back. He put it on silent or he turned it off by that time. And I thought, no, something's up. It's 5 minutes away from my house. I thought, okay, I'm going over there.
Okay, what time is it?
What was going on? 1:30.
Okay, tell me about this car. Why are we here?
Oh, the main reason we're here, Your Honor, is that I helped the defendant purchase a car. At the time we were dating, I made the down payment on the car, and basically I signed on the loan as well.
How long had you been dating before you made the down payment?
2.5 months.
Boy, you're a generous guy.
Well, I don't know if you could, if generous
Jimmy,
is
when I was dating, nobody offered to buy me a car.
Me neither.
Well,
You
and
either?
actually, well, the deal was between us is that she would get the car refinanced, get my name off of the car, and then she would go forward and basically take it from there.
So
That
is
was
she
the deal.
working?
Yes.
So why isn't she buying her own car?
Her credit was bad.
No, I did have credit, but I didn't have a down payment at that time.
What was the down payment?
$1,900.
$1,900.
That is correct.
Oh, you have proof of that?
Yes, I do.
Let's see it.
Along with the original contract showing the down payment being made.
What I have here is your credit card bill.
It's broken down into two, Your Honor. To
See it right here. $1,200 and $700. Okay, so there's no question he made the down payment on the car. What is the agreement? Is this a gift?
No, it is not a gift.
Do
Absolutely
you have
not.
proof of a conversation or maybe paperwork that it was not a gift?
No, I don't.
What is the conversation?
The conversation was that I would help her with the down payment. She would make the payments back to me to pay it back.
Did you talk about in what increments or over what period of time?
Well, she actually had said that she would start paying me back within the next few months, so preferably by the end of the year, to start making payments.
Okay. What's your version?
There was no conversation about repayment. The only thing that was going to happen was I was going to get it refinanced in my name to get him off the paperwork.
Okay, what's next?
is actually wrote her a check because I knew that at the time we were really seeing each other, we were still friendly, is that she needed help paying her rent. So I have a copy of a check that was cashed on her, made out to her landlord in the amount of $1,400.
So you're paying her rent too? Wow.
For that month.
No, he did not pay my rent. He had wrote the check because I could not write a check on my account. I had given him cash. And I paid him back right on the spot for the check.
Did she?
No.
I've got the proof, Your Honor.
Give me the evidence.
Okay, here are the statements, and I've highlighted also the other check I cashed out of there.
Okay, so withdrawal $400 from the Golden One Credit Union. Here's the problem. This doesn't tell me where the money's going.
No, it doesn't.
How do I know you didn't go shopping with this money?
If you look at the dates, if you look at the dates and also what he's going to bring up next about the car payments that he made, they're on the exact same dates. In fact, one of them is within a few minutes of each other.
What you're telling me is that there's proof here that you paid him for this money that he paid your landlord?
Yes.
That's not proof. Go ahead, what's next?
The next thing is actually in the month of November and December that I actually made the car payment.
Why are you making car payments?
Because as the primary borrower is affecting my credit, Your Honor.
How do you know that she's not making the payments on the car?
This is just one of many that I had received of past due amounts.
Okay, so what we have here is a letter, 392, your loan is past due for the amount stated. Oh, this is collections. You're already in collections.
And Your Honor, what I also did was
Tammy.
from the lien holder, had them print out a history of the loan of when payments were made versus when they were due. And basically every single one was late with 4 of them assessed penalties.
What's the problem, Tammy? Why aren't you making these? The guy's nice enough to co-sign on the loan, to pay the down payment, to pay your rent, and you can't even pay this stuff on time. You're ruining his credit.
Your Honor, that was not the case.
Okay, tell me.
Can I have a moment?
Yeah.
Okay. The reason that we purchased the car at the size that it was for as many passengers, because if it's 8 passengers, is because I had a serious relationship with him. He has 2 children. I have 3. Total, we've combined 7 children. We had nothing but a great...
2 and 3 is 5.
I mean, total of 7 people. I'm sorry. We have 7. Our kids went to school together. We went to plays together.
Yeah, you had a great relationship. He got married.
No, it didn't end at that. He may have, in fact, he may have married her, but he never left me. I've got pictures, Your Honor, with his wedding ring on him in April when his wife went off to a Christian retreat.
Oh, William.
Your Honor, my wife has already seen those pictures as Miss Williams during the time was texting her and sent them.
Does that look like I'm gone from him in April?
No.
Exactly.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Why would you send this to his wife?
I'm not a revengeful person. I'm honestly not. He told me he was leaving her, and he did leave her.
He just got married to her.
He said he jumped in it too quickly. He told me he'd only known her 2 weeks.
Okay, William.
Yes.
You're still seeing her after you're married. Why?
I was concerned about the loan.
You were sleeping with me and you were concerned about the loan? You were sleeping with me and you were concerned about the loan.
Can I tell you something? You know who my heart goes out to right now? Her. This is a lawsuit about a car payment, a down payment, and a payment for rent.
I also have a countersuit against him as well, Your Honor.
Yeah, I know that you have a countersuit. You want half the value of the car. Okay. Where's the car now?
It's in hiding, Your Honor.
By itself?
Well, no, with assistance from the defendant. What happened is in April, I received notification from Travis Credit Union saying proof of insurance had not been provided, and they were going to add an additional $3,000 to the loan. On May 2nd, I retrieved the car from her house using a set of keys that I had. On May 2nd, she filed a restraining order against me, attempting to get the car back. On May 5th or 6th, I filed one against her. Then she filed against my wife, and we filed against her. This has been going on for way too long, Your Honor. I've been married since December. I just want to get on with my life.
Yeah,
I
well,
want
the
get
way
my
to get
money
on
back.
with your life is to stay away from her.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right? I don't know what's with you men.
But, Your
I
Honor.
don't get it. All right, but wait. Whose name is the car in now?
The loan is strictly under my name. The registration is under William and Shannon Leach.
Okay.
I have the copy of the registration. right
You
here.
are the primary borrower here.
I am the
correct?
sole borrower at this time.
It was refinanced
That is
under your
correct.
name.
That is correct, on May 5th.
Okay, so when you took the car back on May 2nd, you had it changed to your name on May 5th,
No, what happened, May 2nd was a Friday.
right?
Took it then. Saturday, I contacted Travis Credit Union.
Right?
I was pre-approved over the phone, couldn't get there till Monday. The defendant came to my work, took the car back. It's been gone. We've made basically, we're
She's
going
got
on-
the car now?
Yes. And the loan has
Excuse
been,
me.
the loan
The
has been
car is in
refinanced.
his name.
I have not been provided any evidence of
Well,
that.
I'm going to give you evidence
Okay.
right now. The car is in
All
his
right,
name.
that's fine.
You were in possession of a stolen car. Let me ask you a question, Tammy. You wearing a wedding band?
Yes, I am.
You married?
I just
When
got
did you
married.
get married?
2 weekends ago.
Okay, when did you meet this guy?
I've met him over 2 years ago.
Okay, all right. So I have a recommendation, all right? And this is going to be my ruling. Do you have anything else you want to say?
Yes, I do.
Hit me.
Actually, I filed a restraining order on him because he had made a statement to me that he knew exactly where I was and told me about it. And I thought, why are you following me? And that was before he even came to my residence, because I was supposed to meet Shannon to drop off not only a letter that he had wrote me when she was off at a Christian retreat, but I had the pictures that I was going to give
You're
to
a
her.
vindictive woman.
No.
Why do you? Yes, you are.
No, she-
Why do you need to give her a letter to
Because-
put her in pain? It's bad enough you had to show her these, okay? And
showed
you're
her.
a pig for getting involved with her while you're married to her. Look, this is my ruling, all right? What I have here is a claim for money that I believe is clearly a loan. All right? Everybody's trying to get a restraining order against each other. Drop it.
No,
you move
Your
on.
Honor.
Don't answer me. You move on and you move on. Don't you dare get involved with her again. You have a beautiful wife who's standing right next to you. Stick with her and stop moving around. Now, my verdict is as follows. The plaintiff is entitled to the money he is suing for unpaid loans. You didn't pay it. You didn't have the credit. You took him to buy the car because you wanted him to pay for it. Now, here's the bottom line. He owns the car. I don't have the authority right now to tell you to give him the car back.
I will give him the car back.
You better give him the car back, because my next line is this. We're going to get the Chicago Police Department to call the police department in your area because he owns the car. Any money that you paid for that car, as far as I'm concerned, is a lease to use the car. Move on with your life. Verdict on behalf of the plaintiff. That's it.